Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Here's Evan McPherson, and off we go from Minneapolis. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play gets nothing, so no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And this throw batted away and incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Room to run at the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They'll go again with Benson. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. A huge play there for the Bengals. And even 30 yards. On the handoff, this is Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Here we go. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the right side for Burton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. He's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Catch made, right side, it's Johnson. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's McCarthy. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end.
Vikings nothing.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it'll move the chains.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
They'll turn and hand this one up, trying to avoid tackles there, but the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the 1st down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing, and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Burrow to throw. That's taken in by Dotson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 7th and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Burrow now. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 6. Burrow working in the pistol. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Complete Ridley on the reception. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals' 46-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. The motion man is Johnson. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They gain 18 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Buda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Dotson, the man in motion. On 1st and 10. Oh, he coughs up the football. And the defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals. Mike, they love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Second down, Burrow. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing's going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but...
And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a four vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11, empty, take. 12, 12, down.
They'll run, and here's Benson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down,
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They bring Chase in motion. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these 1st downs and go finish with 6.
They bring Chase in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
11 empty.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A run now on 2nd down. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll go right and find his running back.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Third and 9. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Minnesota.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. On the toss, they go with Benson. Second down and 3.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one complete to Burton. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll be 3rd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Burrow. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Burrow now. Down the field, he's got Burton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Here's Burrow. The open receiver is Dotson. And he's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. This drive will start on the ground. Into space. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Burrow now to throw on first down. Over the middle, that's Burton. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Burrow. This one is caught by Dotson. On the move, past the 40. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll run with Benson. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2. What do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here.
Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. He works free, right side. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Minnesota. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn him back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
A draw to Benson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Burrow. A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. 3rd down, 3 to go. Back to throw, Burrow. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
First down, Bengals.
Burrow to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and a yard. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Burrow here on 2nd down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up 1st down. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That's to the right side for Burton. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, a pickup of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now a give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
To a knee goes McCarthy. And that should about wrap this one up. So, a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.